Hello, everyone. Welcome to Monday Night Live with me and Heather. And there is Miss Carla there, Mr. and Mrs. Walter Joe. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad you're listening and everything. So thank y'all for being here. Those are on the TV. Hello. In the chat and the replay. Thank you. So, hi. Oh, goodness.
Hello. I was sharing the video.
Sweet.
I'm like, oh, shoot, I forgot to do that. And I have my phone plugged into a different charger because all my plugs where my laptop is are all taken.
Yeah, exactly. So, I'll make you big for a moment. Let's see. If I can get this. No, that's not what I want to do. See, StreamYard's changed everything. Again. I think you got something you want to share.
Yes. So I got a package today in the mail from Let me make sure that the address part is backwards. So Nancy and I did a swap, right?
Yeah.
And I sent her a bunch of herbs that I grow on my farm because she said, hey, I need these herbs. Do you have blah, 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 blah? And then I tried to send extra. So she sent me some fabric and she'd shown on a live, a little while back, this fabric right here. And I'm like, ooh, I need that. So she sent me this and then she surprised me and sent a bunch of other fabrics. So I'll show you guys everything that Nancy sent me. So, let's see. So she sent me this cute bee print because I have honeybees. Isn't that cute? I like that. And then this one is really cool too. It's like kind of like looks like a quilt pattern on this fabric. It's really cute. And then
I didn't know what to do with that.
There's some other things. I already have an idea. And then she sent fabric, which is pretty.
Yeah.
That's cute. And then when you unfold it, it has like.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So there's that one. And I'm folding it backwards from what it was folded, but. And then I'm excited about this because, am I doing it the right way?
Yes.
Because this will be great for fall stuff, like my fall aprons and things like that. So that's really cool because I actually I have like a little small stack, some different ones that are fall. Okay, and then next, she sent me this bee pattern, and I don't quite. Oh, it's a bee lady or a bee. It's got legs. That's so cool.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you cut out all the pieces and you sew everything together.
Yes.
And it makes like a bee doll, I suppose.
Something like that. And I'm just like, I would really have to take a long time to do that. And I don't have the patience. And I'm just like, I know you would love it.
Yeah. So once I get it together, this could be like my little mascot.
There you go.
Right?
Exactly.
I've never seen something like that. That's cute. And then I don't know if this is part of it or something. Oh, this is something else. Okay, this is a bunny rabbit. you cut out and you make a bunny rabbit. I'm assuming that's a bunny rabbit face.
It's supposed to be a bunny rabbit.
Okay. And so there's all the pieces and colors to like the bunny rabbit's outfit and the bunny rabbit's legs. So that'll be cute. And then it's got like the instructions. That's cool that they put the instructions on fabric. Look at that. Very cool. So that'll be fun. So it tells you all the things that you need to do. It's got bloomers. That's cute.
I know.
It's got a duffel bag too. Oh my goodness. That's going to be adorable. I should probably sew this one soon since Easter's coming, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so cute. And everything's got like little, wording on there. So Nancy, this was really fun. I was like, ooh, yay, it came. So it came later than it was supposed to. Like what, a day or two or something like that.
Yeah, it was
And so I checked when I got home this morning from a meeting I went to, and I'm like, yeah, I'm so excited. So how fun. I love this. Thank you. Yeah, it's neat to get things that you don't know, like exactly what's supposed to be in the package. And I actually saw there was some lady that did some sewing. Hi, Jan.
Hey, Jan, how you doing?
She would have people send her fabric that they no longer like wanted or stuff, whatever.
Right.
So she'd go through and she'd show, like whatever it is that she got. And I go, that's kind of a cool idea.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. So, very cool. That will be fun. So fun. Lots of neat projects. And so this, I always say this morning, instead of morning.
Yeah.
I went to a meeting and met with a lady that lives on a farm not far from me who raises the same kind of goats that I do. And I was asking her all kinds of questions and
Oh, cool.
got all kinds of information. And then we got in her little itty bitty truck, the smallest truck that you've ever seen, type of a truck that she bought for real cheap. She uses it just around on her.
Right.
And we went under the highway, and it was a cement
Oh, wow.
tunnel because her property is split by the highway. And on the second half of the property, there's this big 30-acre lake. And I was like, wow, this is really neat. So that was
wow.
She was super nice, and she's a vet tech. So that's really cool. So, just really nice person and answered all the kind of questions that I had because me, sometimes I ask a lot of stuff. Well, you got it to learn, right?
Exactly.
So I went and did a few hours later, I went and did a trade for some ground beef for a serger. So some lady on a buy sell trade, I said, would you be interested in trading the serger for some ground beef? And she messaged me and said, I'm interested. And I said how many that she would get. And she's like, I'll pass. And I'm like, okay. Well, she came back a week later and said, well, I changed my mind. That beef sounds really good right now. And my serger's just sitting in a closet doing nothing. And so I met with her and we did the swap. So I got to explain to her a little bit more about our process of, no chemicals and stuff like that. The whole dealing mabob thing. Anyway, so she gave me, I didn't bring the serger up yet because I haven't had time to get it upstairs. But she gave me this basket And it's full of all the threads for the serger. They're huge.
Nice.
And
Oh,
all colors, like the whole thing, I don't know, the whole thing is full. And then it came with this stretchy, like elastic stuff. And at first, I thought it would be good for straps on like bags and stuff like that. But now I don't know because it's stretchy.
they're stretchy.
It's more like elastic.
Ooh, yeah. Maybe I want to say a belt. I was thinking maybe suspenders. That's what I was thinking.
Oh,
You mean like suspenders they have on the think of the Waltons?
Yeah. All right, folks. Let's go out and do our work now. Okay. Yeah.
Oh goodness.
So there's like I don't know, feet. That. So that was really worth the deal. Totally worth the deal. Hopefully the machine works. Yeah. And I was excited about the spools or whatever you call them.
Yeah.
Because the spools that I have for the serger I was borrowing is like what is it? Polyester. So it's like springy and hard with, and that is cotton thread. And I'm like, yes. Wow. So it's easier, so much easier to work with.
Oh, that's good.
Is it like snorks? Ooh, snorkels.
Jan goes, is that like s'mores?
So yeah, it's been a busy day, and then I've been trying to get things planted, and then I looked at all my winter sowing starts that are in the Ziploc bags outside, and I have lots and lots of sprouts.
Right.
Like, shoot, what am I going to do with them? I need more raised beds. I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? So
let's see here. Sunday it was warm.
I know. I hope I get some goats too. So we'll have to do all the mathing and stuff like that. So we'll see.
I had to go back and look at the videos when I
math can be fun and math cannot be fun.
9 days ago.
Did you work on your cookbook this week?
I got the intro, not intro. I've got the covers, and then the dedication, all that done. I have the breads done, the sides. Now I'm gonna work on the main meals, and then I'll have desserts. And then I'll put like extra pages in the back so people can take notes or put their own recipes in there. And then I'll put like measurement stuff in the back of it too.
Yeah, that's really helpful. I know. I was looking at, because I've got a few cookbooks that my husband's family had done like long ago. Anyways, yeah, I was looking at those and how they put those together. So today we're going to sew a bag, and it looks like Nancy's going to show some other patterns that she's going to try after she finishes the one she's doing. What am I going to do? Well, I've got a whole mess of bags that I finished last week, but they don't all have straps on them. And that's just a matter of I heard a noise and it was my phone with the live. Oh yeah, that's okay, Nancy. Anyways, so I just got to make the straps for all my bags. So I've got a whole mess of bags. And then I have another type of bag that I need to start stitching up. I don't remember how to do it. Maybe I should grab them and look. Let's see. Okay. So here's the pieces for that. And I'm going to grab the bag I already did put together. Maybe without having to find the video and watch it again. I do have notes. I have a notebook where I drew out all the plans and everything. So this is the actual bag. I don't remember. So we'll see. It's kind of weird being on Nancy's live without Nancy. Let's see. La-di-da-di-da. Di-da-di-da-di-da. Maybe I should find my notebook and look. It'd probably be very helpful. Oh, hey, Jan. Welcome back. Nancy will be back momentarily. Okay. Let's see. What? I've got all these. Which one will it be? Aha, there it is. The pattern book. Okay. I'm only putting in here the patterns that I want to use or do or keep. Thanks, Nancy. Let's see. So how did everybody's day go today? And how's your weather where you're at? Today in my part of Oregon, we were like 60 in the low 60s. So it was perfect weather. It wasn't too hot or too cold. But I know that in other parts of Oregon, they were like in the upper 70s. Isn't that crazy? How it can like just be different everywhere. And it could be like different, like 10 miles up the road. Literally. You had 85. Where do you live at? That's hot. I don't like it. I don't like 85. To me, like 70 to 80 is good. Anything more than that? Let's see. Wristlet, key fob, tote bag. And there's all my notes. Aha. "24 inches long." Northern California in the valley. Oh, you're a valley girl. It was 75 yesterday and today 32. Yeah. So is everybody going to be planting gardens? I know Nancy is and Jan is. I don't know. Okay. So now I'm just measuring some of the pieces that I have here. How about instead of you guys staring at me, figure this out, you can look. All right, so I need to have 24 by 3/8, which I think is not these. I think it's these. Let's check. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, it would be those. So these are the straps. And so you're supposed to fold them in, iron, and then sew. So, all right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just clipper pin these pieces to how they're supposed to work. Wonder if it'll make a crease line. Let's see. Sometimes to make a crease line, if you use like a ruler or something, so you get your folded in half just right. And if you go like that, it makes a crease. Some fabrics don't do that. Depends how thick they are or whatever. It's funny, I barely hear myself talking on my phone. It's lagging on my phone. Okay, let me get this. I don't have a lot of workspace here. I have a big folding table in the next room over. You guys have been with me over there. That's where I do like the cutting out of everything and stuff like that. So that way I have enough space. Eventually I'll probably end up moving that table in here. I don't know. Maybe not. I wonder, these are hard to squeeze. Okay. So yeah, I'm just folding these straps and getting them prepared. Probably just do push pins because the clips are hard to clip over the bulk. What's everybody saying? Oh yeah, it is a really pretty fabric. It's not in here, but I've got quite a lot of it. This one I made a deal. I got a pretty good deal from the lady. I got some I've tried to make deals. Anyways, I'm like a bargain shopper if I can. But yeah, it's like a nice floral. It's got some blues and greens and it's pretty. It's a thicker kind of like duck fabric. Which you could probably use to upholster like a seat or something if you wanted to. I mean, I would definitely put a liner underneath it as well. Maybe curtains, possibly, with a liner. But I don't really hang up curtains anywhere. What's everybody saying? Heh. La di da di da. Da di da di da. I'll be like Nancy and start singing. Oh, wait, I made up a song. You ready? Old Milk and Honey had a farm, yippee-yi-yay. And on Old Milk and Honey's farm, there was a cow. I'm just kidding. Okay. Do do do, and I don't remember the words that I made, probably because I feel like you guys are watching me. What other question? Okay, so what food items do you want to try to get this spring and summer to eat? There's a question. Like, what do you look forward to eating the most during summer, winter, or sorry, summer, spring, summer, fall? One of my favorites is Marionberry pie. Oh my gosh, so delicious. Apricots. That's funny. I I try to like explain everything I'm doing, but sometimes I feel like I talk too much explaining, but I don't know. Some of them don't even talk at all. They just have weird music playing and they're just like they do the little lines and it shows how to measure and stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm not gonna type all that in the description. Watch the video again. Kind of like my recipes. I'm like, I tell you all the ingredients. You can replay. Yeah. So I'm just doing, these are going to be the straps for the bag. So prep work. Pretty much anything. I can't wait until the berries start growing, the ones that I have on my property, because every morning I go for a little walk in my orchard and I can go and I can just pick a couple handfuls, not handfuls, but like a few of multiple different berries and just eat them. I don't wash them. Some may think that's gross, but I don't care. They're still delicious and whatever. They're good for you. The bag doesn't have a zipper closure, but you could put a snap button here. You could add a zipper if you wanted to. It does have, that's what's so hard about when I use navy. It has two pockets inside. But yeah, I could put a snap closure on it, or I could add a little, I don't know, like a matching little flap or something like that and put a button or something if I, and a little like braided thing. You could use like a wooden button on the outside. Go to that side. And just put that into a little strap. That would be cute. So yeah, you could. You could. I didn't. But I can always add a snap later if I wanted to. And then it has a matching little whatever bag that you want to put whatever in there. And it's got like a little clasp. And that's one thing that I wanted. Oh, I did. I added a little thing here that you can hook your wallet. Well, let's just say you use that for a wallet, or you can clip your keys onto that so you're not digging around and you're looking for your keys. I don't know. I haven't been making very many. Actually, I haven't been making any aprons lately because I had worked really hard and made a ton of aprons. So I'm trying to get my other bags done that I started, which I got all the um all these done and the little wristlet straps for them that match. So now it's the big purses. And then what else do I have left that I want to do? And then I have these broomstick skirts that I made. So I've got, and I just keep them in here so they stay dust free or whatever. And you're welcome. My next project after I get, well, and I might take a break and kind of go back and forth on working on the big purses and the next project I want to do. The reason why I wanted a serger and I couldn't figure out the serger that I borrowed because the where the needles are, it swivels, and I don't know if it's supposed to swivel, and it doesn't say anything. It's pretty old model, but the thing swivels, and I don't know if it's supposed to swivel or not. I tried using a little miniature screwdriver and tightening things up, and I just don't know. So hopefully this one that I got works, because my whole idea is to make bread bags, but it won't be the bread bags that everybody's making online. I have a whole different idea. Do you want me to tell you? You have to keep it a secret. Okay. So it'll be made out of linens, and I have a whole drawer full of linens. They're all white, but it's for the kitchen, right? Let's see. Okay, so I don't know how to show you guys my plan. I'll tell you what, I'll draw you a picture. Then you can understand what I'm talking about. But you can't tell anybody. It's a secret. Okay. So this kind of looks like, I'm not going to say what it looks like. Anywho. So imagine your loaf pan, and there will be like two different sizes because there's a couple different sizes of loaf pans. So it would, okay, don't mind my drawing and don't say what you think that looks like, because that's not what it's going to look like. It's going to be much bigger than that, right? So the sides of it, so you've got your loaf pan, and you would fold the sides on the ends over, and they would like go like, well, this would stay straight, and you'd fold them over the loaf like this, and then the other flaps would go to the middle, and then I would have on the underside, pretend this is linen, a strap stitched to the bottom of it, and then after you fold all the flaps over, you bring the strap and just tie like a nice little, thing on the top, and it'd be a nice little package. Does that make sense? So that's my idea. But anyways, I don't want to like try to stitch two pieces of fabric together and turn them right side out so the seams all look neat and everything. So I thought with the serger, if I can just cut the right dimension out, one piece, and then take the serger and go around all the raw edges with the serger to finish it and give it a finished look. And save on fabric for sure, because I don't want to use double the amount of fabric. And then stitch the strap on the underneath. That would be just right to tie. Does that make sense? I probably put everybody to sleep. And I do have, I think, in my book of patterns, do I have it in here? Not yet. I think I just sketched it on a scrapbook of paper to start with. And I'll probably end up bringing the pan up here and using a like a piece of paper or something for a template. Yeah, so I'll use a piece of paper or something for a template to make sure that everything folds over nicely. Instead of, because a lot of people are doing these like little like rectangle or whatever, a bag like this, and they stitch it, and then they have like Velcro or something. You slide your bread in there, and then you have to slide it out. Well, my way is you untie the top, and the edges all fall, and your bread is sitting right in the middle. And then you can take it and toss it in the wash machine. Because with those bread bags that they make, in my opinion, you'd have to turn them inside out. Yeah, wax paper maybe. So you'd have to, like, if you had the bread bag like I just showed you, you would have to turn it inside out to make sure when you wash it that the inside is getting washed. Well, who's got time for that? Just untie the tie and voila. That's how my brain works. Sorry. So yeah, sometimes I work on, I haven't sewn for the last couple of days because I've been busy doing planting things. Not necessarily outside. I do have things planted outside, but that'll be next. More trays of stuff. I've got corn outside, and hopefully it didn't get flooded out from all our Jurassic rainfalls that we had. We had like a atmospheric river of flooding and stuff going on here. Did you guys get that in California? I wonder what she's gonna watch. Jan's gonna go watch something real quick. So, yeah. So I was thinking with this fabric that Nancy sent me, I might do a couple of bags with that. That'd be a cute shirt. Tank top. You know what else would be cute? Is a tank top made out of that, right? And then you use the same colors to do like a patchwork skirt, but with longer strips. Like instead of square strips, do like long rectangle strips of light colors and make a long flowing dress. Southern Cali did. The fire areas were affected. Lots of snow in the Sierras. Yeah. Oh, I just saw that. Yeah, you could untie your bread in a basket and the sides would fold over like a basket. Really nice. You know, if you're bringing it to somebody's house or you have a get together or whatever, wouldn't that be nice to set that on the table in like a little cute little basket or even on a plate and then untie it and open it? Yeah, that would be cool. A nice summer dress. Hmm, that's a very good idea. I like it. And what I like is there's hearts. I like hearts. When I was a kid, we lived at the coast for a couple of years, the Oregon coast, and there was this little store, and I'd work, and then I'd have my money, and I would walk to that little store, and I'd buy myself crystals, like little heart crystals and prisms and things like that. Um, so I'm all over the place. I'm not on one project. That's just how I am right now today. But I think that I want to cut out this little bee bee person because it looks cute. Okay. Now I have to find my scissors. I don't know where my scissors are. They're hiding. I found them. They were stuck in between fabric. So, I have this. I feel behind because I haven't sewn in a couple of days because I've been doing other things. Happens. But I have these apron sets where there's an adult apron. This one's like a farm, kind of like farm-ish apron. April. Why did I say that? Anyways, so then there's a matching kids one to the adult one. But wait, there's more. There's also, you ready? Peter Cottontail with a matching apron. So I just have to work on finishing the straps on that. And then there you go. And then I always put a heart on the, there. And I still need to put a heart on the bunny apron. She's back.
I am back.
I'm just rambling.
Oh no, you were doing good. I was sitting here trying to figure out.
I'm like, I don't have a plan here, Nancy.
Because we figured out this was too short. So what I went and did was got my purse that I use. And so, because this is like, it goes over the strap like that, or I can make it shorter. So this, I measured, is actually 48 inches. So if it's 48 inches, if I make it like that, depends on what I put in it. I still could probably either just leave it on my shoulder, or I could probably put it over my shoulder like that. So I was like,
it's smarter these days to do it over your head, because then if you just have it on your shoulder, it's easier for someone to take it off.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Oh yes.
I know. So I was thinking about, like, with this bag, it just has these. I could add some little clips on the sides and do a longer strap that you could unclip and stick in the bag if you didn't want to use it.
There you go.
So that's a possibility. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. So what I have down here, I've got laid out. This is 40 inches with this right here. So I would have to add 8 inches more. And I don't have really any more flower fabric. I thought I would have more. So this, let's see, this one is actually 45 inches. So I have some other things. So like this, I could make one strap, just make them 45 inches long, and just don't worry about the 48. Because I could add this to this side. Because like I said, this is like a scrappy bag.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
So that's what I was thinking about doing.
So how much do you have of the floral? How long is that?
Well, actually, these are 2 pieces sewn together, so I probably could take those apart.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Is that 8 inches?
So this is roughly almost 18 inches long, this part right here.
Well, that's long enough, right? Because the other one was 40, right?
So the red and green, they're sewn together, is 45? No, 40. When I say 40. Yeah, about 40 and a half.
Okay.
So if I take this apart, then I can do half and half.
Yeah.
Yeah, because 8 inches and then stay up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I would have enough. I could sew 8 on one side and 8 on the other.
Okay.
How many long is it already?
How long is this one again?
Yeah, but you try to all of them back. That's what I asked. Groot. I am Groot from Marvel.
All right. So and then this is
Big tree, David.
that's 45. So I could just do 45 inches. That should be all right.
Yeah. Because it would still fit over your head. It just wouldn't, it'd just be a few inches shorter on your hip or wherever it lays.
Yeah. So here we go.
I feel like it needs to be winter all over again.
And
I need more time.
oh goodness.
Like, can we go back like just 2 months?
I know. I can't believe it's the middle of March already.
Yeah.
I think, wait a minute. Where did February go to?
Right? It was here, I think.
I think it was.
Yeah.
I know the beginning of February was here. That's my son's birthday. Okie dokie. I guess I'll drop everything. All right. Here we go.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a dusting up there, but we've had snow squalls off and on all day long. And the wind was just, oh my goodness, that wind was just, whew.
Wow. That's what I've been hearing, like a lot of people saying. I think even Jan, yeah, in her video that she did Monday, it was really windy. Must be all those, I don't know, hurricanes or something. I don't know.
Yeah, well, March is the windy month anyway.
Oh.
Well, it was growing up, and then it said March comes in like a lion, it goes out like a lamb. For the
Yeah.
last few years, it
Right.
been that way.
Hi, Janice.
Hey, Janice, how you doing? I'm just seam ripping right now. So my goal for tonight was actually get the whole thing done, but
That's
to change the title. I planted 2 weeks ago, and I'm quite sure it's my basil coming up.
Oh, that's cool.
Like I said, come on, it's gonna be all right. We're gonna be cold a couple days, but it'll be warm again.
Yeah, you can do it. Well, I am. Yeah, I need to build some raised beds. And I've got a couple of round wood posts that we
Mm-hmm.
don't want to use for posts because they were like, they were on a vineyard or something like that, and they pulled them out, and so we got them a long time ago. So they're not like in like great condition, but they're also not bad condition.
Right.
So I was thinking if I can stack like 2 of them on top of each other, and then I don't know if I can cut them in half though. I don't know how I can do that for the ends. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure it out because I seriously need raised bed. Like, so I have an in the ground garden where like all the tomatoes and the peppers and watermelon, that kind of vining stuff, like kind of like stuff grows. But a lot of the stuff that I need raised beds for is like different lettuces and herbs and things like that.
Right.
Don't want on the ground. So, and I do have a couple of long pieces of tin. So, I don't know.
I know. Here's the day guy go, oh, can we do it this way? Can we do it that way?
Yeah. Back of the borders. Wow. This says these are the sleeves.
Oh my god. Oh wow.
Look how big the sleeves are versus the bodice.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe they kind of go like smaller. Like, wow, she's got some big arms and like a little tiny. It'll be interesting to see how this comes out. But then again, it is a bee, so
Right.
its body shape is not like ours.
Right. Let me see here.
I mean, she's got some really long legs too.
Oh yeah.
Nancy, yes, is using a pattern from a store. And then Nancy sent me a box of fabric, and there's this little cutout to make this little bee person. Really cute. So I was going to work on bags, but I just decided to start cutting this off.
I'm working on this bag, Janice. I'm trying. I think I better fix the bobbin. I might have enough in here just to sew that little bit. Alrighty. You all right?
Yeah. Actually, last night, I kept having a scratchy throat, and then my eyes started watering when I was laying in bed. It was quite annoying.
Well, that sounds like everybody around here.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, stop it. Go away. I felt great all day today.
Oh yeah, that's right. It always does. It's because you rest at nighttime as you start to
Relax.
relax and rest. Your body's like, my
No.
daughter-in-law is sick.
I'll eat a bunch of honey.
Yeah, I gotta remind myself to take some honey tonight.
And I've got elderberry syrup in the refrigerator, so
Oh, do you have any elderberries?
yes. I foraged them early fall and put quite a bit in my freezer.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I want to dry a whole bunch of them out and make kits that have like the cinnamon, like all the
Yeah.
yeah.
I know a lot of people who do that and sell a kit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I have a lot of things that I need to do.
Well, I got them to get me some ginger and turmeric from the grocery store because our stores it's always organic anyway because they have that section.
Right.
So I've been looking up at how you grow organics, grow ginger and turmeric from the store.
Yeah.
And one guy, he just put his in a bowl and let the roots grow for about a week. Then he took the green parts off, those green tall stalks, and all the roots were onto that. And he goes, there were some roots left on the ginger, the whole ginger. He goes, just put it back in the bowl and let more grow. So he goes, you could take those and pull the roots apart and put those two into the ground or to another pot and let that keep growing.
So it's kind of like growing sweet potato slips.
Yes.
Sounds like.
Oh, thank you, Janice.
So is that how you have to do it, or is that the way to
That
get
was just
water?
That was just one way, was having it soak in water. Then other people are talking about like you take off the piece that has more of the nubs on it or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you put it in the soil and keep it inside till after the last frost, and you can set it outside. Or when it grows, you can separate out and put it in the mulch. But I don't know how well ginger grows in mulch.
I guess it would depend how coarse or fine the mulch is.
Yeah.
So like one of them I know too 7 months, I think. They take a bit of time, I think. I have to look it up. I can't remember now. It's been a long time.
So, when I was planting the flowers and the bulbs, cut 2 weeks ago out front, the mulch that's out there that they put down, I noticed that it does break down into soil.
Yes. Yep.
So, and where I planted, I know exactly where I planted the mullein.
Yeah.
It's this tall, and it's like an inch tall and leaves on it. So I'm like, I have got to make sure
Yay.
this year they don't eat nothing. I'll
Right.
be mad if they cut that stuff down.
So it's the second year that you're gonna get the tall shoot with the seeds and the flowers. The first year it'll be like smaller, like just a little low, like plant.
All right.
And then the second year it starts getting really tall, like really tall.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because I planted some right here in front of the kitchen window.
Yay. I know I think that I'm going to set up a folding table outside and put my seed starts outside in the tray. So I have lots of trays and stuff that I can plant into. I just don't have the tray that goes underneath to collect the water for inside the house.
Okay.
I already used them. So so that's what I'm thinking is, because technically my last frost date is like, I don't know, the 5th of April or whatever. But honestly, if we had another frost before then, it's only going to be like maybe one night if we get one. So I think they'll be fine.
Oh, yeah.
Because I have a lot of stuff that I need to plant.
I still need to get extra bags of soil, and I want a couple more other containers.
Yeah.
And everything. So.
And there's a leg.
Oh, nice.
Those are little slippers.
Look at that.
I'm calling it a her. Yeah, her, because there's a dress. Bloomers.
Oh, cool. Yeah, last year. Was it last year? Year before last? Maybe it wasn't last.
Yeah, she has a skirt. Her skirt is yellow.
Oh, nice.
With bees, and then the blue part is a ruffle to the dress.
Oh,
There's
cool.
little names under the things.
I had a Noah's Ark one, and I cut all that out and sewed it together, and it had Noah and different animals, and the ark was the pillow. So I fixed that, and where the ark was, you could stick the flap was where you could stick all the animals in it. And I did that for Anastasia for her birthday or Christmas, one of the two.
Oh, that's fun. You like it?
Oh, she loved it.
It was made out of fabric.
Uh-huh.
But I think there was probably like 4. Oh no. Hmm. I don't know what it was called.
Yeah, today was grocery shopping day. So they got sheets for dinner, but I didn't want sheets. I'm trying to stay away from it's not fast food, but everything if you get fries and they fry mozzarella sticks and everything else all together in the same thing. I don't trying to get away from that.
Right.
So I had a late lunch and then I was snacking for before dinners. So the it's supposed to be oat flour. It's supposed to be oat flour like rolls, and that recipe did not work out. So, Carl, I went back and I looked at that recipe again, and I'm gonna sit there and do the conversion so I can get it right and try it again. But I made bread with it, and that's what I ate for dinner. Was that rest of that bread? It's not even really bread. It was oat made from oat flour.
Yeah.
I grounded my own oats and everything, and that's on the. It's called allergy friendly cooking now. Easier name to say.
Yeah.
And I had that. I put butter on it, and then I put maple syrup on it.
Oh wow.
But it was really good.
Yeah.
Thinking,
Well, I had some we had nachos a couple nights back, and so we still had some black beans and ground beef and some diced up vegetables. And so I warmed up some refried beans and mixed it all together and added some cheese, and then they could throw it in a tostada if they wanted to, you know.
yeah.
Sometimes I have a craving for like a big juicy droopy hamburger from like a fast food restaurant and
Right.
french fries. Like if they have good french fries somewhere, oh my goodness.
Oh,
Where they're not like super greasy. But I can't even remember the last time I've been out to eat somewhere. I don't remember.
yeah. Usually,
Probably been a couple of months.
where did the measuring tape go?
There's this the desk that I'm using, my grandson left it here, so it's kind of like a horseshoe, kind of. And there's a little hook underneath one corner, maybe for headphones or something. I don't know, but I put my tape measure on it. Like that's a good spot. I'll remember that they're right there. It's there. Another leg.
Hey, there you go.
2 to go. Did you know that all honeybees are female except for the drones?
I heard that maybe when Anastasia was like first, second grade or something, or they were learning that.
Yeah, there's a few drones in each hive, and the drones do nothing but eat. And then they'll go out the one time a year to hopefully get a chance to mate a queen. And then in the winter time, they kick most of the drones out of the hive because there's not enough food reserves to keep them freeloaders.
That's so funny.
No, really.
I know.
So the lady, they have bees that guard the entrance. They have bees that take care of the larvae, the eggs.
Uh-huh.
They have bees that take care of the queen. They have bees that go and forage. Like, they have all different kinds of jobs. It's interesting. And that's what they do. Their whole life is that job that they were born into type thing.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
And they don't complain.
No.
Right. I had to say that.
They just buzz, buzz, buzz. And that's how they communicate. Buzz, buzz, buzz. And the queen, she doesn't really do nothing but lay eggs. They clean her and feed her and
Oh, goodness.
yeah. I'm cutting the little, what do you call it? The writing underneath that says what each thing is.
Uh-huh.
I'm leaving that piece of fabric attached to the pieces I'm cutting out. See, like, where'd it go? Right there, it says leg. I'm leaving that on so that I don't get confused.
Right.
Well, oh, that's a leg, but you know. Yeah, I might take some cough medicine tonight. I'm starting to feel sleepy now. Now that I'm like sitting
Yeah. Right.
for long enough.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna grab a roll of vintage upholstery fabric that has like Marilyn Monroe and some other people on it and make a bag, but then I'm like, I can't get to it. I'm like, oh, never mind. I don't need to start a whole nother something yet.
Yeah.
So I like having the fun projects like this one that I just kind of work on whenever I get tired of doing the ones that I'm supposed to be doing to break, up the, I don't know.
Right.
I don't do other projects very often, but off of what I'm supposed to be doing, if that makes sense.
Yes. Right.
Can you tell I'm starting to get sleepy?
Yes.
Because I'm like,
No.
oh, wow. Yeah, it just like all of a sudden, like, boom. So next week, I will be working on my bag. I will watch the video, read my notes, watch the video, make sure I understand again. And I'll work on getting those bags done because I want to get them done. I want to be done. Possibly if I can figure out how to work the new serger, which it's not new, it's still an old serger, but if I can figure out how to use it and all goes well, then maybe I will be making the bread bags.
Cool.
possibly. So we'll see. Depends how much time I have this week. I thought of kind of a neat little idea. I have
Okay.
to ask Gail if she would be interested in doing this. I thought that we could come up with a list of a bunch of questions to ask each other.
Oh,
So
okay.
like, if she said, "Hey Heather, what's your favorite color?" And then I would tell her. And then I'd be like, "Gail, what's your favorite color?" And then just go back and forth, like kind of like a get to know me a little more kind of thing.
Right.
And then like people in chat could ask something that they might want to know. I don't know.
Now this is the little that's it's a stiffer thing. It's I want to say it's fusible interfacing, and it's the iron on. Now wouldn't I want to use that to have the straps, not floppy
Yes.
but more stable?
Yes.
I gotta measure this thing out.
That's one thing that I would like to get one of these days is like a big, ginormous roll of that. Stuff.
Oh,
Kind of like you need a couple thicknesses. You need one that's just a little bit thick and one that's a little bit thicker, depending on what you're making, I guess.
alrighty.
You know what sounds nice?
What's that?
I'd like to sit in a hot tub.
I know. They have inflatable hot tubs now that you can buy and blow it up and then fill it up, and then when you finish,
Oh,
you
yeah.
oh
I've seen those. I worry that my cat would be like, "Mom, hello, how are you? What are you doing, Mom?" And like poke her claws in it. I don't know.
but you can dump the water out and deflate it and then put it away, and that'd be a lot of work though.
Well, because I'm like a bath person, but it'd be nice to have the water already warm. And
Yeah.
hop in there whenever I want to or need to. A lot of times I do it when like I know I'm gonna be sore. Saves me from being sore.
Exactly.
B. This piece I'm cutting out says B, and then it says slipper head. Huh? I don't know. Maybe once I get them all cut out. Hive door. Slipper. The slippers have wings? Oh, that's cute. That would be cute. This is going to be the mascot.
I think that's adorable.
Yeah. I'll have to name her.
Oh yeah. She has to have a name.
Was that?
I said she has to have a name.
Yeah. Oh. You know what would be an appropriate name?
What's that?
Flower.
Oh,
You know, because she likes to go to flowers, right?
exactly.
I wonder if everybody else is asleep. Is there anybody still?
I don't know. I might have to go back out and come back in. All right. I have no idea. All right. I gotta put this back on here. That there. That's here.
So what's something that you look forward to eating this year?
Oh, and it's. I will always look forward to eating to zucchini and squashes and
Ooh, yeah. Cucumbers.
cucumbers, fresh corn on the cob. Oh, you know,
Right. Yeah.
I'm still gonna try to grow corn again this year. I try every year.
I'm hoping that might. So I had planted outside tons of trays of blue Hopi corn. Well, then we got that atmospheric rain stuff, so I set the trays under the truck to block the rain, but it was so torrential
Yeah.
that I'm like, oh my gosh. So I had to pour water out of the trays, and then I brought them in the barn, and then the next day it was sunny, so I brought them back outside, and I'm hoping that the seeds didn't rot. So we'll see. I still have some more seeds. Not as many as I planted, but I still have some more. Oh, I hope not. So, Miss Walter A. Job, she said she's still listening, but she'll be sleeping soon.
Yes.
Me too. Well, not soon, but soonish. So yeah, so I got to. Oh my gosh, the lady that I call her the goat lady. I don't know why, because she has goats. Anyways, she has one of those big white dogs,
Uh-huh.
and this dog was ginormous, like bigger than any of the white dogs that I have ever seen before. He was massive. He was huge. He was friendly though. He was nice.
Oh, that's good.
His head, man, his head was probably like twice the size of my head. Like, I bet you he weighed the same as I do or more. Like, he was huge. We had a lady that lived across the street from us that had some of those.
Uh-huh.
dogs, and they were mean. They would come to growl at my husband when he'd pull up to the gate from work. To our gate. They'd run across the street like they were gonna attack. I wonder if they were protecting our property. Could have been.
Could have been.
Yeah. How fun is that to get home at the end of the day and some neighbor dog is trying to get you? Can't even get out of the car.
Okay, dokie. I gotta figure out.
Muzzle? There's little eyes. Do you see them?
Oh,
Hello.
it's cute. Yeah, I feel you.
Are you getting sleepy?
Yes.
Well, I've trying to be more consistent with having like a garden video come out on Mondays and a sewing video come out on Sundays, and then I have Healthy Goals Wednesday, and then we're supposed to be doing like a Healthy Goals dish on Thursdays.
Right.
So I'm trying to force myself to do that. I mean, I do Healthy Goals Wednesday every Wednesday for the most part. And when I did the sewing video, I got people were watching like more than 8 hours, and not 8 hours, 8 minutes long.
Well, that's good.
Right? Because normally people only watch like a minute to 3 minutes. And I'm like, 8+ minutes? What? Whoa. Like, that's good. I was quite shocked. I guess
That is good.
All right, good night. I hope you sleep well.
All right. Good night, Carla.
Nice weather again tomorrow.
I think I might just have to sew that song because this ain't not doing what it's supposed to be doing.
Oh.
On either side that I use. That's
Really?
the shiny side. I'm like, well, what side is the shiny side?
Right?
I don't think you're supposed to use water on it.
No. I don't know. Those things confuse me. It's funny. I keep doing it. I keep hearing noise somewhere. Somebody talking.
Yeah.
And it's you and me on my phone. It's really, really low.
Oh, goodness. That's so
But I'm
funny.
like, what is that? And I keep doing that over and over again. Because it's like delayed. So whatever we're saying, but I can't really make out what we're saying because it's so low.
Oh. Okay, so that's
Well, finally last night when I looked at my hours, they went up a couple more.
nice.
they've been just dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping. I'm like, if I could get 100 people to watch 2 hours of my stuff, well, then I should be fine then.
Right.
Now find that many people to do it.
I know. I don't think this is working.
Still not doing it.
Some of it is sticking to it and some of it isn't. So I might have to go watch a video.
Right?
See what I'm doing wrong.
I know I have to like rewatch the video on how to put that bag together because I don't remember now. It won't take me long though, because I'll be like, oh yeah, that's right. And I have to watch it and get it because I have a whole ton of cut out sewn together.
Oh. Yeah. It's just,
Hopefully by the time I get them all done, I'll like have it ingrained in my head. They got in Missouri yesterday, I think it was. Maybe today, I can't remember. Some snow.
yeah.
That's crazy. How like that part can have like 80 degrees and then all of a sudden have like teens. I think our lowest we had this winter was like 25 or 26 degrees a couple of nights. It was pretty warm this winter.
My son goes, Ohio weather. He goes, don't tell me because Virginia never did this. I looked at him, I gave up, I started laughing. I'm like, you just don't know.
Yeah.
That didn't work either.
Our temperatures are pretty, like, I don't know, they're not as drastic as like the South. They'll be up in their 80s and then all of a sudden 17, and I'm like, wow, that's quite a dip. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So if you had to move to another state, but you got to choose another state, where would you go?
Well, I can tell you right now, it would definitely have to be a state that supported our Constitution, our Second Amendment, and well, that's the best way to say it without getting dinged by YouTube. Um, because right here in Ohio, we have stand your ground. So that means if someone was to break into that back door right now, and
Yeah.
I could defend myself, I can,
Oh.
and didn't have to worry about, are you supposed to go hide first or try to get in the closet or whatever because someone's breaking in. We don't have that anymore. We have stand your ground.
Oh.
And our governor has supported the Second Amendment. So
Excuse me.
God bless you. God bless you. That didn't stick either.
Lordy. I've never really used that stuff, so I don't know.
Oh,
I mean, I've used it, but I've never done the ironing part
right.
before. Had iron on, I should say.
Put that iron in there so it can sit on the counter and cool off.
Back when I was first sewing, I didn't even know there was such thing.
I used it for I can't remember what I used it for. I start sewing. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to watch a video to see what I was doing wrong.
Yeah.
Well, at least I got it cut out.
There you go. And you got the straps ready.
Yes. And so I got this one cut out. So now I'll cut the white one out. The heart one. Make sure I do this right. So I don't have to seam rip again.
Oh, yeah, right? I hate that. I'm like, oh my gosh. And like, I thought I got it the right way. Like, I made sure that I got it the right way, but I didn't.
Exactly.
It happens. Shh.
I know.
Gotten a lot cut out. There's still a lot to go. The arms, wings. There's an ankle bow, a sleeve bow, a beehive, an ear back, an ear front. There's a couple of patches, like a heart patch, a little bee patch. There's faces to go on the faces to go on the slippers. That's cute.
Oh, cool.
Oh, the body. Yeah, it's gonna be cute. I don't know how to put it together quite yet. Once I get it all cut out, though, I'll lay it all out and
Oh yeah.
so this little like country store that's not too far away from me. The lady posted that they can't afford to buy cigarettes or candy and a lot of other supplies right now because of nobody's like people aren't spending money. Like if they go in and they have kids, they'll buy like their kid something and then they won't get anything for themselves like they normally used to.
Right.
And so she was saying that if everybody purchased gift cards from their favorite small businesses, um, that would help keep those businesses afloat. And then I guess the next like big town, there's small businesses that are saying the same thing.
Oh wow.
So the lady near me, kind of, she said that she's speaking up for all the small businesses in the county. It's like she said, like you remember when 2020 happened and we all rallied together to help each other out. This is another time that we need to do that again. But
Right.
I don't think people have been able to recoup. Like because a lot of people were able to work at home or whatever, right? Now people are getting laid off a lot, like crazy. I don't know. It's definitely different.
Well, I can't say what I was gonna say because they shut me down.
I know I'm trying to be. That's why I said the year, not the thing. Because you never know on any given day when it's wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. Weird times for sure. But definitely makes you want to garden more for multiple reasons.
I've been wanting to do it, partly for that, but I miss having a garden. We were growing up, we always had a garden.
Yeah. Um, well, like, well, that was been our whole goal is to eat our own food, right?
Right.
And we, do for a big part of it. And then I just want to get more that way. So, like, my husband buys deli meat, which I will not eat. It grosses me out. Just the texture of it and stuff, and the smell of it. I won't eat it. So, there's a couple of channels that have made from like their chicken or their beef or whatever, their own deli meat.
Oh, that's cool.
Watched them yet on how exactly it works, but yeah. So you just kind of, I think it's kind of like grounding it together or something, somehow or another, and then you press it and make it into like a mold, and then you can take it and slice it, something like that. I don't know
Oh,
all
yeah.
the books, I haven't watched. So, I'm like, that's a really good idea because then you could freeze it into the sizes, like, I don't know, enough for like a couple of 2-3 days or something. So then you can just pull it out whenever you need more.
Exactly.
And then you only have to make so many of them. Because if you could figure out how many slices you get and how many days that would cover and how much it was being eaten, you don't have to do like 50 million of them,
Oh,
right?
yeah. Oh.
Probably only need to do like, so many, like maybe a couple per month or something. The nose is kind of running too. Sounds like Heather's got a little bit of a cold.
Oh, no. Oh. Well, I didn't do. This mouse does everything on its own.
Oh, I thought you were like doing something.
No. Alrighty. Let me get this here. So,
Well, I think I'm gonna finish cutting these 2 little squares out, and then I think I'm gonna call it.
because see, I have this, but this is more for quilting than for making a bag. So that I'm not going to use on that.
Are you gonna go on any trips this summer?
I don't know if we are or not.
We don't. We don't. We don't.
Oh, I have no idea why Ohio gets their gas from Illinois. Illinois is what we used to call it. That's how we were told to pronounce it. But
Okay.
because my son fussing about the gas prices and everything, and I'm just like, okay, everybody's got to remember something. This I will say.
Mhm.
Our current president inherited a mess that he's trying to fix.
Right.
And that's just like with anything, just like a regular job.
Right.
The president gets fired because everything's in a shamble and they hire somebody else, and everybody expects within a month or so the new person to have everything straightened out. I know because I've been there. I was the manager of GNC.
Right.
The mall that I went to was a mess. And I told him, my district manager came in. He goes, "You got a month to fix it." I looked at him. I said, "A month?" I said, "You're crazy." I said, "It's going to get 6 months at least to get this because all the products we have to go through and everything and inventory and work and everything else." I said, "If you want a month," I said, "then you better get a team up here because I can't run the store and do the paperwork all at the same time." So I was the only one there for a whole month. I worked from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Oh,
And I was very thankful my family took care of my kids.
yeah.
And so, and I told him, I said, when I need help, well, then he would send people from other stores that was close in the area to
Oh,
come
yeah.
over and help out. I said, but, they've got their own stores to run. I mean, so, and finally after a month, I was getting to where I could hire 2 people. So that helped out. So I had a morning person, I had an evening person, and they were part timers, but that gave me time to sit there and like, you go ahead and you take care of customers. I know what I need to look for and everything. And no,
Right.
but it still took 6 months to get that all straight. It was so messed up.
Yeah. And that was just, that wasn't everything. Like the worldly everything.
Mm-hmm. So, come to find out, it wasn't the guy who was the manager of the store. It was, this is sad. It was the part timer in it was the part timer and somebody else that was messing it up because they didn't want him there no more. So they messed up the inventory and everything. And I just looked at when it all came out and everything. I looked at my district manager. I said, "Those 2 are the ones that need to be investigated." And he looked at me. He goes, and this is before I did PI work. Yeah, he asked me, he goes, "Have you ever been an investigator?" I said, "No, but I have helped police out on a couple of cases." He goes, "Oh, okay." He goes, "Okay, so why are you so good at it?" I said, "Because I practiced as a kid how to do it." And we're growing up where we had Dukes of Hazzards and Chips, and there was a TV show back in the 70s called SWAT.
And Magnum PI.
PI, you had Kojak and all them that people watched. If people would pay attention to the credits at the end of a show, it shows all the credits. Back then, they still had retired police officers in there for consultation and everything. Emergency, every time I watch it on DVD, at the end, it gives credit to LA Fire Department and everything, and the police department, because that's where they could have all them on there to help.
Well, so like Magnum PI and a lot of the Belisario, who did Magnum PI, and he did other movies and stuff like that. He always had people who were in the military playing the roles.
Yeah. And then also the new one that came out, it's on Angel TV.
I haven't watched that in a long time. Hey, hi, Kiva Brown. Welcome in.
Hi, Kiva. How you doing?
We were just doing, so now we're just chitter chattering about ready to go. Yeah, we were working on some different sewing projects tonight. And then we'll be back next Monday for some more sewing.
Yeah, it's called Homestead. I don't know. I could not remember that. But
seen that one yet.
Yeah, one of the guys that's in it's a movie, but now the thing is being a series. Have been following him on Instagram for 10 years at least and everything. And he's a Christian. He said, never give up on your dreams. He'd been wanting to be an actor for all his life. Well, most of his life. And he's around 40. He got a phone call because first he didn't answer it because he thought it was a scammer.
Oh, yeah.
The DM, and they interviewed him and everything. He plays one of the people that helps protect where they're at and everything. But they did some behind the scenes on his Instagram, and they have actual U.S. soldiers there showing them what to do and how to do things and everything.
Oh, wow.
And then have them fill in the spots that they don't have for other people. So it's like, that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Huh. That's interesting.
It is. I was like, I like watching stuff like that. And also, it's like, I like how, he uses that, don't give up, don't give up.
Yeah, you just have to keep, doing it. And if you keep doing the same thing and it's not working, reevaluate and figure out who to talk to help you get over the hump or
Exactly.
fix whatever right or whatever, do the research if you need to do more.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Whichever way.
I know, mine's all like falling down.
Because I was sitting there constantly doing this, messing with my hair all the time. And then I look in the mirror, I'm like, what in the world was I doing?
What happened there?
Exactly. So, but yeah, I think it's time to go to bed.
I'm going to sleep in tomorrow.
I don't blame you.
Or at least try. Well, I get up multiple times,
The same here. It don't matter what time I go to bed. I'm still up
I don't
between
think I
3 o'clock in the morning.
You can see it too. Like how tired I look. You really want to make a pattern for a mini backpack. Oh, if you have a mini backpack, just trace it. I did one, not a mini backpack, but a regular size backpack. My Maui backpack. So I bought this. I'll show her real quick and then we'll go.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Backpack here in Maui. And so then I just kind of measured with my ruler and drew on paper what the measurements were. Like the flap is this, or this part is the pocket, that size and this size. And then so, where's my backpack? I replicated that bag exactly, not exactly, but size-wise. I don't even know where I put it. I found it. Wait. So that turned out really cute.
Yes, it did.
And it's got a liner inside with a pocket and stuff like that. So if you don't have a mini backpack, maybe you can find one at a thrift store or a garage sale and just start, measuring all the different parts of it and writing it on a piece of paper, and then get some fabric and give her a try.
So what you use? So you have a liner in it. So you didn't use like I was going to use a stabilizer.
No, I did on the bottom, the very bottom of the bag. Yes, I did. But I use like denim in some like this is denim on this side, but it's like double fabric, so
Right.
it's enough, right? And then it, you know, yeah, it's way thicker than my Maui backpack, honestly. So,
Cool.
So, yeah. So you can do it. Just take your time. Watch 1,000 videos too, and then find the cute little bag that you want to replicate and just use the pattern fabric you want. You could even cut up old clothing or whatever that you don't want anymore.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
That helps.
it does. It does help. So go for it. So,
alrighty. Exactly. Everybody have a wonderful night. God bless. Stay safe. We love y'all. And see you next Monday night.
Yeah. Thank you, Nancy. See you next Monday. Okay. Have a good night.